Broadcasting live from Studio 3 at Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College, you're watching Stallion TV.
Welcome to Stallion TV for Wednesday, February 21st. I'm Eileen Bjork, Nova Scotia.
And I'm Hunter Holton. Thanks for joining us here at Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College. February is Black History Month. It shows the recognition of the role that African Americans have in United States history. Stallion TV's Abisai Vasquez reports.
Black History Month is being celebrated a little differently this year. Instead, it is being used to raise awareness for Black mental health. The first day of February was kicked off with an event featuring well-rounded speakers in the chapel. During worship, they offered some encouraging words for ABAC students.
As you're here at ABAC, going through your classes, going back and forth, home, God didn't bring you this far to leave you.
All right.
You have to keep on pressing.
All right.
Keep on trying.
Yes.
Speaking at the event was Dr. Dimitri Hill, a licensed professional counselor, and Ms. Jatara Thomas, the CEO of a financial planning company.
A facility that had women and children who were strung out on drugs and trying to either regain their children back or they were trying to keep their children. So that's how it ended up doing both pieces to it, the mental health and the substance abuse. So that's actually how I got in the field.
Dr. Rivers oversees the events and several activities here at ABAC throughout the entire month.
This year for Black History Month, we're focusing on Black mental health, and the purpose really is to raise awareness of mental health in the Black community, as well as promote advocacy, empowerment, and education toward that end. Also, we want to try to dispel any stigmas related to Black health in the Black community. We brought them in because we wanted to, first of all, start off with, how can we empower the Black community when it comes to challenges regarding mental health and challenges regarding, finances, which are two of the big obstacles in terms of Black people when it comes to, being successful. We should celebrate the achievements of Black Americans all year long.
Mental health does not discriminate, and neither should you. For Stallion TV, I'm Abisai Vasquez.
Black History Month should be a reminder that stigmas are still present in our society, and it is important to keep fighting to remove those negative ideas.
Here in Tifton, there is a good selection of talented individuals. Last week, Laura Wiley held an open mic to allow the students of ABAC and the community to showcase their talents. Here with more information is Stallion TV's McKinley Clark.
Welcome to Golden Light Mic. My name is Laura Wiley. I'll be your host this evening. Our goal with this mic is to create a kind, supportive place for everyone, so make sure that you show kindness and supportiveness to everyone who comes up here tonight.
Laura Wiley, a passionate music major at ABAC, believes that music is something that can bring a community together.
My idea to host this open mic came from me just seeing the lack of music on ABAC's campus, specifically just the lack of, there's music like in the music program, like choirs and all that, but just giving, I guess, like non-music majors, just like average people, the chance to share the music they're working on, and share what they love to do, or just if they're just experimenting, give them a chance to do that. That's what really gave me inspiration.
There were multiple singers who performed during the open mic, including Annabeth Gay, Micaiah Maddox, and Emily Rowe, who performed some of her own music. Some decided to take the initiative to educate the audience on subjects that they are passionate about, like ag education and pet overpopulation. Artistry was also invited as well, along with various musical instruments, including one performer who played the guitar, harmonica, and keyboard. A cajon drum and multiple guitars were played too. Turner Conger performed at the open mic where he sang 2 songs. Here he is to tell us more about why he chose the last choice, which had a more emotional connection.
I kind of connected to it in the way that I had chosen one of the dogs from the pound, and I taught him, trained him, grown close with him, and had him for one of my closest dogs. And this past November we had to put him down, and coincidentally that same day that we put him down, a year prior, my brother had passed away. And so that day was like super emotionally charged, and that's the emotion I kind of pulled from for that song.
The open mic is for everyone on and off campus to enjoy, so come and share your talent in this safe space. For Stallion TV, I'm McKinley Clark.
The next open mic hasn't been decided yet, but keep a lookout for the next announcement that will be posted around campus.
Now that the groundhog did not see his shadow and we were hoping on an early spring, let's see if the heat's going to come in to finish our week. Stallion TV's McKinley Clark is here to give us our next 5-day forecast.
Thank you, Hunter. Unfortunately, it will not be much warmer this week, but we are super excited to be seeing some sunny skies in our future. Starting with Wednesday, make sure you layer up for our coldest day this week with temperatures dropping to 38 degrees. Thursday will warm up a bit with a high of 69 and a low of 40. Sadly, it'll be cloudy on Friday, but nevertheless, it's our highest temperature of the week, maxing out at 70 degrees. On Saturday, it'll cool back off to a high of 66 and a low of 43. Sunday, it'll pick up a little and end off the week with a high of 68 and a low of 41. That is your forecast for the week. Hopefully next week we will see a little bit of that early spring. I'm Stallion TV's McKinley Clark. Back to you, Hunter.
Thank you, McKinley. I'm glad to see we have some sun coming in to finish off our week.
ABAC's writing communications major has recently accepted a new department leader. Stallion TV's Hunter Holden lets us know Dr. Hall's plans here at the school.
Going on 5 weeks now, Dr. Cindy Hall has took on the head position of the Writing and Communications Department. I sat down with Dr. Hall just to discuss the things she has planned for the major.
As a teenager, I went to Mount St. Mary College, which was a small private liberal arts college in New York, where I'm from. Eventually, I ended up at the University of California in Riverside for my PhD, and that wasn't until I was in my 30s. This position came open, and I thought, well, it's about time for a change. I like new challenges, so I decided to take this on. I want to push us forward with our degree because I think it's an exceptional degree, the writing and communication. In the past, it's got as much attention as that it deserves. So a student came in with wondering whether they could drop a course and if it would affect them in their degree in any way. And so I sat for about an hour and decided that, yeah, that they could drop the course and everything would be all right. That's what my job is, to just listen to each person and for that time period, focus on them and get them a resolution to whatever the issue is.
Dr. Hall wishes that any students interested in the Writing and Communication Department come and see her in her office in Conger 314. For Stallion TV, I'm Hunter Holton.
Dr. Hall hopes to bring a digital media workshop in the coming summer or fall semester for any students interested.
The intramural bowling team played in a mini tournament at the Tift County Lanes Bowling Alley. The teams competed with the intent to win. Stallion TV's Jalen Edmondson reports.
At the Tift County Lanes Bowling Alley, students and people of the Tifton community walked in the door. During the event, rapid bowling balls flew down the lane. With concentration high, as soon as the bowling ball came down, ABAC students were ready for action. Warner Wilk expressed how he liked intramural bowling.
It's pretty fun. I lose a lot because I'm not good at bowling, but it's enjoyable.
If you're interested in intramural bowling and any other sports, contact Jason Pace. For Stallion TV, I'm Jalen Epson. Strike out.
There's a lot of intramural sports, so make sure you check them out. You can have fun with friends and meet new people from campus.
Are you an aspiring artist, writer, or photographer? Watch this video about how you can submit your work to a publication here on campus.
You're listening to Pegasus Radio. My name's Alyssa, and I have your top 3 songs of the week.
All right, MC Alyssa, let's kick it. All right, stop, collaborate and listen. Pegasus is back with a brand new edition. Something you can put his photos in it, even like a dog in a bow tie ribbon. your submissions. Yes, we do. You can even submit your short stories too. Poems are shorter, but just as great, as long as you submit by the 28th.
We accept submissions until the end of February. It's our magazine, we make the rules. And there's a dazzling haze, a mysterious way about your artwork. Mari, have you been submitting for 20 seconds or 20 years? Your artwork is beautiful. Thank you for listening. Be on the lookout for a Pegasus karaoke night coming near you.
The karaoke night titled Stallion Sing-Off will be held this coming Tuesday, February 27th with fun and refreshments available. This will also push back submissions to March 1st, so submit now. Now, we all went bowling. Do you remember your score?
Yeah, higher than hers.
Yeah, I beg to differ. I'm pretty sure I beat you by almost 40 points.
Yeah, that's not how I remember it. You had an 81.
Somebody stayed for the second game, but we'll leave that to the bowling alley.
Okay, sore loser.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's obvious who the winner is. Thank you for joining us today for Stallion TV. I'm Aileen Bjork, Nova Scotia.
I'm McKinley Clark.
And I'm Hunter Holton. We will be back next Wednesday, February 28th, with more news from Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College.